What's up? What's up? What's up? If you are in here and it is not live, go ahead and skip forward a minute. I'm going to send out these links and let people trickle in. All right. In Discord, on Twitter. Very cool. All right. All right. What's up, Bryce? How's it going, dude? Short answer, yes. Yeah, short answer, yes, months ago before I went to 12 ETH. All right. All right. Live on Twitter. Baller. All right. Sweet. Cool. Well, we're just going to get started right now. Guys, welcome to the Joyage Kingdom. In today's video, we're doing a brutally honest update, episode 3 on Doodles NFT. Yes, I know this is out of the price range for a ton of people. We did cover this a while ago, but if you're excited to get into it, smash like in this video, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. If you're not following me on Twitter, if you're not in my Discord down below in the description, I don't know what you're doing. If you want to get 3 free stocks, use my Weeble link. Also, use that. It helps me out directly. You get free money. We all win. Without further ado, let's get into the video. All right. Bryce, I'm doing good, dude. I hope you're doing well too. Hey, what's up, GC? GC's in the house. Right on. All right, let me share my screen real quick. Oh, okay. So if you haven't seen my brutally honest review on Doodles, I covered them a long time ago when they were closer to 1 ETH back in November of 2021. And I would watch that video just so you have an understanding of like the foundations behind Doodles and like who the founders are and all the information that's kind of important about the project. Now this review is outdated, but the core information as far as what the project's about is still very relevant. I also, if you guys know Poopy, one of the co-founders of Doodle, me and him hopped on for a podcast during the same month. He actually watched that video and wants to talk about it. And so if you want to watch that interview with the co-founder, that's probably something you want to look at if you're interested in Doodles at all. It's good to listen to the founder podcast. So that's what we got. So updates, Doodles at a 13. Good God, 13.24 ETH floor, 96.4 thousand Ethereum traded, 4.4 thousand owners, 10,000 items. Here's the art, very much cartoon, sort of like Adventure Time focused, cotton candy, really cool colors. For me, the reason I didn't buy back closer to 1 ETH is it just at that point in the market, at that point in the brand, they hadn't done enough brand work for me to feel emotionally connected to the project. And their artwork was definitely there, but for me, like personally, I was just like, like it's all right. I don't know. And so I ended up holding out, and maybe I shouldn't have done it, but it's done a pretty big ramp up. I did say in that video that all they need to do to go to the blue chip category really is to ramp up their branding content, and that is what they have done clearly. So this is another one of their big updates they've had recently, the space doodles. And there's space doodles or spaceships for each doodle. Each doodle in their original collection of 10,000 can also own personal spaceship generated over through 200 audiovisual traits and on-chain statistics. Your space doodle is your doodle, and selling it will allow the new purchaser to remove the doodle from your secure smart contract. It's highly recommended that you launch and dock your doodles directly from their new website thing. Well, not from the new website, but new updates as far as the website. This is what it looks like. Really, really cool art. People fucking love these things. I'll play one just for you to be able to see it. Cute AF. And there's actually sound I can hear, but you probably can't because I don't think this screen recording can capture audio. But really, really cool stuff. And obviously people really fuck with this because 13.7 Ethereum floor price, 541 Ethereum traded, 2,000 items, 5,000 owners currently. This is what the Twitter looks like. Again, they do an incredible job with their personal branding in general. They do a lot of video content, a lot of photo content, engaging with the audience, engaging with the community, doing lots of in-person stuff. They were at the, what's it called? I don't even know what this is, guys. It's some kind of big event happening, and I think it was Austin. And they partnered with Shopify for this. And here's just a couple seconds from a video they put together. Is this the one that I want to show? Yeah. Here it is. Man, I wish you could hear the sound here, but cool stuff, man. Really, really cool stuff. Big fucking event. And this is what's capable when you have a shit ton of royalties and you're making a lot of money, a lot of volume, and when your brand is on point, you're able to throw on massive events like this. And here's another thing that happened. And Austin, they had a live show, live concert style thing. Looks pretty fucking lit. I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know if it was lit or if it just looks lit from a couple of these videos I saw on Twitter. But really, really cool stuff. I'm glad they're bridging the gap between Web 2 and Web 3. It's always good to see. They also have this in real life figurine, which is cool. I think these are actually sold out now, but this is fucking cool. This is what's possible when you have a brand that looks like this, dude. Like, this looks like a toy. This looks like it would work, and it did work. It sold out. People love this thing. Imagine having this on your desk. You're a Doodles holder. Why is my internet so slow right now? Okay, I may have to pull this up on my. Oh, there it is. So that's what it looks like. That's pretty wild. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, props to them for that. And yeah, they have a YouTube channel, and Shopify actually posted them on their YouTube channel here, and they did this like. This was like the big events they had, and this actually may be the same video, but this is the first ever, like, they gave everyone who had one of these things like these passport style ticket things, and they were able to unlock a lot of things inside their little world, and everything was sort of unlockable in that sense. And so yeah, you got these RFID enabled NFT passports, and you could use these and scan them to open up things and to just fucking play around in this little doodle world. I thought that was really, really cool. And for the part of with Shopify, which is a massive company, is a really, really bullish sign of things to come. And I just hopped in the Discord real quick just to see just kind of how it was looking. Everything looks good, organized. Everything looks good there so far still. And this is one of the things that they've got working on right now, which is actually really interesting. They've had a liquidity pool thing, a Doodles liquidity pool. This is where this is kind of like, I think the way that they do this is you don't actually have to buy on OpenSea anymore for some time, for at least if you participate in this way, I believe, meaning they don't have to pay that extra whatever fee to OpenSea that they take. And so they've got all these things involved with it, but you can stake your Doodles now and earn fees, and you can apply it into the liquidity pool staking or the inventory staking. And if choosing liquidity staking, you add equal amounts of NFT and ETH based on the current value. And you can also see the pool share that you have, which is a share of the vault fees. And then all you have to do is approve the contract, small fee. Once you're approved, click on the supply to complete the process. Now you can view your earnings on their staked pools header here, which is what this looks like. And yeah, you can instantly sell your Doodles NFT, and this is just like a market. So you don't actually have to find a buyer anymore. And so all you have to do is submit it through this. No buyer required. Receive your ETH immediately. But all the Doodles in the vault are the same price. So you won't get any more if you bought one that's rare. It's only really. That's why, like, for me, I've always just bought the floor. Like, I find one on the floor that I like. I don't really bother with rare traits unless I just happen to find one on the floor. For me, like, it's just better than buying in the middle. I just buy on the floor, and this makes it like literally that's like the best way to do it. So yeah. And then you can also buy instantly in bulk, connect your wallet to this page, and you can buy them in bulk. And I believe they don't have to pay the OpenSea fee for that. And that's probably why they did it. And this is what they do for like CryptoPunks. So that's why the CryptoPunks floor is always nothing, because no one ever buys it on OpenSea because they got to pay that massive fee. It's like 2 or 3%, I think, to OpenSea. Yes, you can just buy it there. You can swap your Doodles for others in the vault because they're all the same price. If you just find what you like better, or you just feel like switching it up every now and then, you can literally just go in here and swap it out, which is fucking cool. Really, really big fan of that. And so yeah. Also, yeah. So they're essentially what I'm saying is they're innovating. They're doing really, really cool stuff. You can kind of go through here and go through everything here, but they're doing a lot of cool stuff. That's something I really haven't seen so much. And this is kind of what their little vault looks like. And if you had one, you could swap it out, which is really cool. This is a website, again, just fucking making everything look cool. They've really, really, really stepped it up since November. So, I mean, I'm sure partially because of their money, but also, I mean, when you invest in a good team, everyone on that team is from like the CryptoKitties team. They're all been in this space since like 2017. They're all killing it, and they've all got a shit ton of experience, which is really, really important. And if you don't have that, it's just really hard to pull it off. I don't think people realize how hard it is to run an NFT project and make it so that it's actually good. It's actually really difficult. And so they've been killing it. And that's been very well reflected off the floor price. Have held at a very, very stable, anywhere from 9 to like 12 ETH in a bear market, which is That's hard to do. That's really, really hard to do. So they've kind of crossed that barrier, sort of like Cool Cats did that. They were holding above the 10 for a long time. Now they kind of hang out anywhere from like the 6 to 12 range. But that's a good place to be, dude. That's a really, really good place to be for a project that launched back in the summer. Astral says, I watched the interview yesterday from the event. Was interesting to hear about the team. What do you think about the innovation of ships that aren't inflationary to the supply with the wrapping feature? What was it? I saw a comment the other day on Twitter that said something about it was when Doge Pound talked about doing some kind of thing, some kind of companion thing, and people were not happy with the way I think Doodles. I forget what did Doodles get them airdropped to them, or how did that work? Hold on, let me hop back into their OpenSea. I'm pretty sure they got gifted it, but um, I think you actually may have had to pay. If you had to pay, that does stink. But what was your question? You said, what are my thoughts on the fact that they aren't inflationary to the supply with the wrapping feature? That's good. You don't want anything. You don't ever want anything that's inflationary. It's just, I mean, depending on what the goal is. If your goal is to increase the value of it, then making it inflationary is fucking opposite of what you want to do, because that just increases the supply, which takes down the value of it. So as long as I think it's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Wrapping feature is good. A lot of projects are starting to do this. There a lot of projects are starting to become more aware. There's a lot more information out there. Back in the summer when projects were launching left and right, no one knew anything. There was no like way to do something. There was no safe ways to do anything because no one knew what was safe and unsafe back then. So projects who launched back in the summer have a massive fucking advantage over projects that are launching, now or a couple months ago, because they've got all that history and they've got the experience of having gone through all those extra bull and bear cycles to see kind of what works, what doesn't, what is required, what's not required to make it through bearish times. And I think a lot of these NFT projects that are launching back in the summer, these blue chips that were established 6 or 7 months ago, have really, really stepped it up. Not all of them, but a lot of them have. And so anyways, guys, that's going to pretty much bring this update to a close. Doodles are killing it right now. They're doing a great job so far. The only thing I would say is just to keep doing what they're doing. Continue on with what they're doing. A lot of NFT projects that are at this level who've been building for so long, the answer is just to keep building, just to keep doing what they're doing, increase the amount of branding you can do. And what World of Women do, which is great, is they're kind of following the Bored Ape Yacht Club idea, which is the fact that World of Women floor is like 12 ETH floor. No one can fucking afford that, right? Nobody can afford that shit. That's expensive. And so they dropped the World of Women Galaxy project, which is, somewhat affordable. It's anywhere from the points, or I don't even know, like 1 ETH range or something like that. It's way more affordable for people to get in. And that's really, really cool. Hey, let's go. We got some people in the house here for the off hours. You just missed it. We just finished the whole fucking reviews, but you can rewind. You can actually rewind this video. We'll stay up on my channel. I appreciate you guys all being in here. If you made it to the very end, code word is going to be in all caps, dude, with 2 O's. So, yeah, hell yeah. Thanks for all being here. If you made it to the end, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom, click the like button. It helps me out tremendously. Smash the like button. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord down below the description. Use my Weeble link. You get free money. Helps me out directly. I appreciate you guys all doing that. If you want to see more of me right now, go to my channel. I upload every single day. I appreciate you guys all being here. Until next time, continue on your Joyage. Continue to learn and be grateful you're alive watching this video. Bye.